Donald Trump just gave a disastrous 4th of July speech. You can see him right there as he was holding a gavel that MAGA Mike Johnson gave him. He didn't know how to use the gavel, but let's go to the speech where he talks about the bombing of Iran nuclear sites, and he talks about skedaddle. I don't even know what he's saying here. Here, play this clip.
If you remember years ago, they had helicopters crashing into each other. It was a disaster, the hostages in Iran. And we had just the opposite. We didn't have any crashes. We didn't lose any planes. We didn't lose anybody. Those beautiful planes that you saw were totally stealth. They flew right over the center of a very hostile country, and they never even saw it coming. And then they said, skedaddle. They dropped the bombs. They said, skedaddle. And that big sucker turned over like this on its side, and it got out of there.
In his 4th of July speech yesterday, Trump said no one saw it coming, and he was talking about the Iranian airstrikes, the U.S. airstrikes on Iranian nuclear facilities or nuclear sites. In an operation called Midnight Hammer on June 22nd, and we are here on July 5th, 2025. At least that's the date on my end today, July 5th, 2025. So in an operation called Midnight Hammer on June 22nd, 2025, the United States Air Force and Navy attacked 3 Iranian nuclear facilities, Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan. So that's what President Trump was talking about, and saying that no one saw it coming, that no one saw those airstrikes coming. And of course, I suppose he was referring to the Iranians, but I saw it coming, and I predicted it, or I prophesied it, however you want to say it, in one of my previous videos. But did anyone pay attention? Did anyone take me seriously? And how many missed that video from me and didn't even watch it? So, President Trump is wrong in saying that no one saw it coming, because I saw it coming. On May 2nd, 2025, I posted a video titled President Trump, New Fighter Jets for Michigan Air Base, White House Gossip, Iran, Houthis, Israel. That's the title of my video. But I was answering a question that came in from somebody in my audience regarding, the new fighter jets for Michigan Air Base. And I was talking about that, and that's when the message about President Trump planning airstrikes on Iran came out in that video. Even though we were talking about the new fighter jets for Michigan Air Base, but that's when the message regarding President Trump planning airstrikes on Iran came out. And then the whole world saw it play out in real life, in front of their eyes, the world news screens, on June 22nd, 2025. So I gave out that message on May 2nd, 2025. And then it played out in real life on June 22nd, 2025. not that much of a gap in between, really. Not that much of a time lapse in between me giving out the message on May 2nd, 2025, and it happening on June 22nd, 2025. But who was paying attention? Who paid attention when I gave out that message? Especially the politicians, the world leaders watching me, and how many of them even watched that video message from me, and how many missed it because they didn't even bother to watch that video from me. Because no one's taking me seriously, right? Even now, when events are playing out in front of their eyes, in front of everyone's eyes, that I predicted, that I prophesied, and still, no one's paying attention, and the world leaders watching me, they're not paying attention to me. Still, they're still not taking me seriously, right? Oh well. Or are they now? A bit. Or will they after they watch this video from me? If anyone's interested in catching up on my other video now, after watching this video, I will put that other video as an end screen at the end of this video. Enough said. I shall take your leave for now. Take care. Stay safe. Over and out.